Hello, mathematicians. Welcome back to Number Corner. For Number Corner today, we will be playing our last game of Put It on the Line for March. Here's what you need. You need your Number Corner student book opened up to page 76. You should be on the game board that says Game 3. Your number line today will start at 200. You will need a pencil, a red crayon and a blue crayon, or colored pencil, and your whiteboard, marker, and eraser. Lots to get. Pause the video now while you get what you need. Now that you have everything you need, let's get started with our last game of Put It on the Line. For our game, remember, I will be red as the teacher and you will be blue. We will take turns pulling Post-its off of our problems to solve them on our whiteboards. When we find the answer, we will put that answer on our number line. All of your answers will be in blue. All of mine will be in red. Now our number line today starts at 200. Our number line will end at 300. As we play, we will put all of our numbers on the line. Last time we were only able to pull 6 problems. Let's see how many we get to today. Last time we played, you got to go first. So I'll pull the first problem today. I think I want this one in the middle. It's a story problem. It says there were 244 kids at the soccer tournament. One of the teams left early. There were 34 kids on the team. How many kids were still at the tournament? Well, I'm thinking about what this problem wants to know. It wants to know how many kids are still at the tournament. Well, we know that there were 244 to start with. You can be solving this problem on your whiteboard too. Use any strategy that works for you. I also know that 34 kids are leaving, so we need to subtract 34 kids from our 244. Well, I know a really good strategy for me is to use the open number line. So that's the strategy I'm going to use. You can use whatever strategy you like. I know it's a subtraction problem, so I'm going to start with my bigger number on the right side of 244. And I know I need to take away 34. Well, if I break up 34, that's 3 10s and 4 1s. I can take a jump backwards from 44 of 4, and I land on 240. Well, I also know that 40 minus 30 is 10. I can take a really big jump backwards to 210. So if we have 244 kids and 34 leave, we're left with 210 kids at the tournament. Well, I'm in red and I need to know where 210 will go. Where will 210 go on my line? Should it go closer to 300 or closer to 200? If you're thinking closer to 200, that's good thinking. I'll put 210 towards 200. Now it's your turn. How about we pick this one in the corner? This one's for you. Solve this one on your whiteboard. We have 31s, 200s, and 4 10s. Well, I think we can solve that one by drawing a picture. Let's start with our 31s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, this is going to be a lot of ones to draw. Is there a better way for me to draw my 31s? Well, show a connection if you're thinking that 31s is the same as 3 10s. It sure is. Instead of drawing out 31s, let's draw 1, 2, 3 10s. I have my 31s as my 3 10s. I also need 1 200s and 4 more 10s. I'm going to put them up by the 3 10s I already have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count what we have all together. We have 2 hundreds, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. We don't have any ones, so I'll put a 0 for 270. Where should we put 270 on our line? Should it be closer to 200 or closer to 300? Thumbs up if you're thinking closer to 300. Well, I know we have 300 here. 10 backwards would be 290, 280, 270. Goes right there. My turn again. I'm gonna pick, this one on the right. 29 tens. Let's draw our 29 tens on our whiteboard to help us find out what this number will be. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have to draw 29 tens? That seems like a lot of tens. Is there a faster way I could draw 29 tens? Let's draw them all and see if we can make it easier, because I'm not quite sure yet. So I have 10 tens. I need 19 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's a lot of tens. How many tens are in 100? Oh, show a connection. If you remember, there's 10 tens in 100. I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these tens, and I can turn them into 100. Could I do that again? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, yes, I sure can. I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. And I'm going to turn these 10 into another 100. Can I do it again? Let's count and double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. Well, I can't turn 9 tens into 100, but I can take my 2 hundreds and my 9 tens that I really know is 90. And I know that I have 290. Where should 290 go on our line? Closer to 300 or closer to 270? Oh, if you're thinking closer to 300, that's good thinking. All right, your turn again. How about this one over here? All right, we have 49 plus 51 plus 68 plus 52. Wow, that's a lot of numbers to add together. Do you see anything that we could add together pretty quickly that might be kind of simple? Well, I see here that we have 49 plus 51. Well, I know that if we have 49 and we add one more, it's 50. So really, if we think about 49 plus 51 as 50 plus 50, well, that's just 100. And if I'm looking at 68 and 52, well, I know that 8 plus 2 equals 10. And I know that 5 plus 6 equals 11. So that's really 110. So I have 100 plus 110 plus 10 more. Well, I know 100 plus 110 would just be 210. 210 plus 10 would be 220. So 49 plus 51 plus 68 plus 52 is 220. Let's put that on the line. Should that be closer to 270 or closer to 210? If you're thinking closer to 210, show a connection. That's good thinking. 220 is 10 more than 210. All right, my turn. I pick this one right here. It's another 4 numbers to add together. All right. What do you see that we could add together right away that would make this a little more simple? Well, you might be looking at our ones. If you see our ones over here, we can really count them by counting by fives. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. We have 20 ones. And then I can add together my tens. Well, I know that if I have 4 tens plus another 6 tens, well, I really have 10 tens, so that's 100. And then 100 plus another 50 equals 150. So I have 150 plus 7 more tens. Well, I know that really 150, I can take my 70 and just think about 50 of them. So I have 150 plus 50 equals 200. But I still have 20 in my 70. So 200 plus 20 equals 220. And then 20 more. So 220 plus 20 equals 240. So all of these numbers added together is really 240. 240, should that go closer to 220 or 270? It's a little closer to 220. If we count 220 plus 10 more is 230, plus 10 more is 240. All right, let's have you take one more turn so we each get 3 turns, and then we'll add our numbers together to see who won. Let's pick, how about this one here? 300 minus 50. Can you solve 300 minus 50 on your whiteboard? Well, let's look at our ones. Are we taking anything away in our ones? No, we're not taking any ones away. Are we taking any tens away? Yeah, we're taking 5 tens away. We can kind of think about this as 30 minus 5. If I had 30 tens and I took 5 away, how many tens would I be left with? Well, I'd have 25 tens still. And I didn't take anything away from my 1, so I keep that 0. And I'm left with 250. Let's put that on our line. Where should 250 go? Show a connection if you're thinking it should go right in the middle. All right, we each had 3 turns. Let's get out that student book page and add all of our turns together to see who the winner is. All right, mathematicians, you should be on page 76 in your student book. Remember, we're on game 3. And if you do not have your number line filled in like mine is filled in, take a moment and do that now. As soon as you're ready, you can start to add up my score in red and your score in blue. Then we'll compare and see if we use the same strategy. Get started solving the 2 problems. Add those scores together. If you need more time to solve these 2 problems, you can pause the video now. Let's have a look at how we can add together my score. Now, I'm going to think about what's the easiest to add together right away. Well, over here, I'm seeing 10 and 90. Well, I know if I add 10 and 90 together, well, that's 100. I also still have my 40 over here, so I need 100 plus 40. And I know that that's equal to 140. Now I can look at my hundreds. I see I have 2, 4, 600 over here. So I'm going to add these three together to have 600. Now I need to add my 600 plus 140. Well, I know if I have 600 plus another 100, well, that leaves me with 700. And I still need my 40. So 700 plus 40 equals 740. So my score is 740. I'm going to use the same strategy to add up your score. Now I can see that I have 50 and 20. Well, I know that 5 plus 2 is 7, so 50 plus 20 must be 70. Well, I also know that 70 and 70 is a double. And if 7 plus 7 equals 14, well, 70 plus 70 must equal 140. I can also see that I have 600s over here, so I'll add those together. Well, I know 600 plus another 100 is 700. And I know I still need my 40. So 700 plus 40 equals 740. So your score is 740. So who's our winner? Show a connection if you see a tie. It is a tie. Good work. We are both winners on our third game of Put It on the Line. Before you show your teacher your hard work today, I want you to fill in the rest of our missing numbers on our number line. Fill these in. Take a picture of your student book page and show your teacher that you played Put It on the Line today. I'll see you next time for Number Corner.